All right, folks, we are just minutes away from the top of the hour here, looking at an 8 o'clock start once again as we kick things off in our Columbus two-star Saturday edition, week 1. Our meter 10 jumpers will be the first order of business. We'll have 36 entries to show. President of the ground jury, of course, on hand here today. We have Leslie Brown, our foreign judge, Mr. Stephen Wild, Andrew Pollard, also on the judging panel here this week. And horses and riders will be competing over courses brought to us by Mr. Anderson Lima. So it's going to be running under a 2B format here today, starting the first course over fence 1, finishing over fence number 11. So the beginning of the course goes over the Allemande vertical. They'll continue around the course, and we'll just talk about some of the highlights there, including our combinations 6A and 6B. That's the split rock oxer vertical combination. Also later on in the course, combination 10A and 10B. That's the vertical over the Dahlman Jump Co. Fences going past the bleachers, and then of course just past the gate is the oxer. That's that green is the new blue oxer to finish out the course. First round time allowed here will be a 78-second mark, and those who stay within the time allowed and avoid penalties in the first round will stay for the second round. That goes over 1, 2, 3, 13, 10AB, 14, and 7. Now, the only fences that are not included in the initial round there are fence number 13 and 14 in the jump off. 13 all the way up on the spectator 10 end of the arena, solid white rails. 14 being the oxer just beside the gazebo. And again, they'll finish out the course over number 7 in that jump off round just in front of the scoreboard over the Restylane oxer. Time allowed in the jump off round is 55 seconds. And with Patrick Hill at the gate, we're about to see our top of the order joining us out of 36 starters. Of course, all of our competition not only being broadcast here on our big screen, but also live on our streaming coverage, compliments of Equestrian Digital Media Group. Alex and company here handling all of the broadcasts. And don't forget about the Split Rock Jumping Tour app available for your handheld device. And of course, that's a great way to keep up with the orders of go, standings, results, even clipped videos instantly after the round. So make sure you have that one-stop shop for all the information you need at the Split Rock Jumping Tour. Here we go with our first to show, and this is number 922. We'll have Merrill Harvey. Harvey Equine Ventures entry will be at Dubai. Pardon me, Megan 903, and this is actually the Wendy Dixon entry, Bonita 6. And looks to be Nico Ritter riding. So we'll start off with 903, Bonita 6. Counting the knockdown at our Restylin Oxer, and the score is 4 for that. Time is 67.23 out of the allowed 78 seconds. Well within, but again, a 4-fault penalty for the knockdown. Coming up next is Dubai and Merrill Harvey. Harvey Equine Ventures entry number 922. All right, we're going to count, of course, the refusal in 4 faults there. Also, 98.051 is the time. So 4 jumping faults, 21 on the clock as well. .702 is next. The 702 is Adi Chipito. It's Kelby Miller riding the aged bay Hanoverian gelding by Adi Viagana. And a four-fault penalty there with a knockdown in 70.169 for faults for Adi Chapito and Kelby Miller. Triple sevens, the entry number of Iris Gasser. Here aboard an entry owned by Melissa Hurt. This is Peninsula Emerald Lass, Irish Sport Horse mare by Ard, Ohio. Early and late knockdowns come in play for 8 faults here by Peninsula Emerald Lass and Iris Gasser. 8 faults. So McKenna Chow is in now with entry number 627. This is Hollywood High, the Belgian warm blood mare by Casimir van Schudershoff. What's the knockdown here at number 4? It comes in for Hollywood High and McKenna Chow. Time of 68.353 and 4 faults. 809 is Moonshine. Jorge Versweifel among our professional riders in now. The 6-year-old bay warm blood gelding, Moonshine. Jorge Versweifel and Moonshine find their way to the first jump off of the day, finishing in a 74 and change time and clearing the jumps here for a chance to advance. .45.055 is where the pace will be set by Jorge Versweifel. The first jump off of the day is a clear one, so that's the standard for our meter 10 right now. So this is Rachel Gracia, an entry out of the non-professional ranks riding Flecky 58, an 8-year-old Hanoverian gelding by Dwight Rubin. Just the knockdown early on at fence for 4 faults. 929 is the number here. Heather Wasilowski riding the Wolfstone Stables and Sales entry. This is G-Force 929. Well, it's our second faultless effort of the first round, and we're going to see G-Force now challenging for the lead as Heather Wasilowski goes after 45.055. No faults at all, and faster is G-Force. Heather Wasilowski takes over the lead. One of our non-professionals resting away that top spot in 39.889. $542 Carla. Lauren Hester's ride next to show here. Among our youngest mounts in the class here, 5 years of age, is the Royal Dutch Warm Blood mare by Sidan. Number 3 and 11 down there for a score of 8 faults and a time of 71.499. Should be Ellie Muter on course here. And Ellie's aboard Chardonnay Aris de Barrage. This is a Belgian gelding by Casimir van Schudershoff, 630. Stops at 1 and 6A, and that's going to be a 2 refusal elimination result. Alexander Davidson coming in now, already a winner this week here in our Split Rock Columbus stop. She's aboard Ella, number 595, 11-year-old Dark Bay Dutch Warm Blood mare. Again, a win early in the week and a chance at another one here today by getting into the jump off. Allie Davidson is going to advance with Ella and will try to beat 39.889. She will be penalty free there in 44.347. It looks like a runner-up effort right now for Ella and Allie Davidson. All three entries who made it to the jump off have stayed clear in that round. We're up to the 14th on the original order now. Another of our professionals to compete, Riley McAlop aboard Glen Lake Farm LLC's Pandora. 9-year-old bay mare by Baltazar. Faultless finish again. And Riley McAlop with an opportunity to challenge the leader. 39.889 is where it stands right now. Maybe he can go faster with Pandora. .41.773. The finish time here comes with the expense of a knockdown over the Dahlman combination there. And so 4 faults in 41.773. Now it's Jennifer Padovani riding here out of the non-professional group aboard Elite RV, number 751. 11-year-old Gray Royal Dutch Warm Blood mare by Mr. Blue is Elite RV. Again, Jennifer Padovani. It's an early rail at number 4 for a 4-fault penalty here by Jennifer and Elite RV. 4 faults, 66.967. Michael Dean Burnett and Windera Farms Incorporated's VDL Isley next to go. 508. So it's a 7-year-old Dutch warm-blood mare by Harvey VDL. It's VDL Isley, Michael Dean Burnett next to compete. We're getting close to that midway point in our meter 10 jumpers here on Saturday morning. So far, the front runner is Heather Wasilowski and G-Force in 39.889. Getting to the jump off where he can challenge that time is Michael's objective. Well, the horse flight vertical drops at number 5. That'll be 4 faults and 70.762 for VDL Isley. Oregon Bunga ride next. This is Feel Good Farms Wonder Rabbit, number 640, a 10-year-old Belgian there by Kalmar 3. So it is a penalty-free ride here for Morgan and Wonder Rabbit. We'll see him jumping off now. Jump off time to beat is 39.889 now as Morgan and Wonder Rabbit advance. Faultless again. Morgan and Wonder Rabbit post a finish time of 45.301. So it will be into fourth place now, and next to go is Javan Dalman. He's aboard Dalman Show Jumping's Stallone BZ, a 9-year-old Zangosat gelding. An unfortunate round there with no score for Stallone BZ and Javan Dalman. And that brings us now to Claire Garland and the Otterbein University entry Rentier. Holsteiner gelding by Clearway is number 624. Penalty free in round one, and moving on to round two are Claire Garland and Rentier. It's been 10 rounds since Heather Vasilowski and G-Force set the standard at 39,889. That's still the target right now. Good ride in 40.354. That's going to be the second best effort, just a fraction back from the leaders, Claire Garland and Rentier. On to the 21st entry now. After this, we'll have 15 more in our meter 10 jumpers. So on course at this point is Bricourt with Madeline Fisher, owner rider of the Chestnut Dutch Warm Blood gelding by Lord Z, number 631. Bricourt and Madeline Fisher also get into that jump-off round. We just saw someone get real close to the top time, but still left Heather Wesolowski's position intact. We'll see what Madeline Fisher has to offer. Fall free finish in 43.104, and it's third place now for Madeline and Bricourt. Next to go, Kelby Miller on another entry. This time North Face Farms, Humano de Dragon, number 701, a Saint Francais gelding by Diamant de Semery. The last fence gets in the way, unfortunately, here for Kelby Miller and Amano de Dragon. That's a 4-fault. First round, 68.598 time. Michael Dean Burnett is with us here. He's aboard iron number 509. Offense 4 strikes again here, a 4-fault penalty for Michael and iron in a time of 60.754. Entry owned by Anna Tukuc and ridden by Megan Kopp. This is Highland van Eyck, number 944. It's a chance for Megan Kopp to earn herself a blue. Highland van Eyck will go after the top time of 39.889. Again, it's still Heather Wesolowski leading. Two tops drop. That's a score of 8 faults, time of 45.497. Again, 8 faults. So that score goes into the 8th position. Top 8, of course, riding for awards as always. We've got 12 more to go, about 2/3 of the way through our meter 10 jumpers here on Saturday morning. Next we go to Karine Pignati. She's here aboard Karen Long Dwight's Luna, number 752. Bay Dutch Warm Blood mare by Sandro Hitt. Four fault finish, 75.382 time here for Karine and Luna. 4 faults. Romy Lauer is next to go among our junior riders, and here aboard the Annette Roque entry, this is Copulius S., 14-year-old Brandenburg gelding. So we've got another one into our second round. Capilius S and Romy Lauer will advance to jump off and try to beat 39.889. .41.742, good enough for third place here by Romy Lauer and Capilius S. Ten more to show to be our format. Getting into the jump off is the first objective, and for quite a long time now, the second objective has been to beat Heather Wasilowski. No one's been able to do it since she set the 39.889 standard. So that's still the target now as we move along, and it's first woman and Alessandra De Moor riding. This is a 10-year-old Great Dutch Warm Blood mare by Clinton, number 918. An elimination result, unfortunately, after the early set of refusals will end the round. And we'll be back on to Riley McAlop's second ride here as a professional contender. He's here aboard Maddie's Bay, 12-year-old Warm Blood Gelding, number 815. This one's owned by Andrew Coker. Faultless finish here for Riley McAuliffe this time around. Again, trying to catch up to the 39.889 leader, G-Force and Heather Wasilowski. .39.857 the finish time, and it looks like there will be now a change at the top as Riley McAuliffe posts a new top finish aboard Monty's Bay. 39.857, just 3/100ths faster than the previous leader. One of our professional riders overtaking the lead right now as another professional comes in to challenge. She's out of Lexington, Kentucky. Lauren Hester here with Carolus TVL, another 5-year-old mount, Royal Dutch Warm Blood gelding by Contendro. For faults, score in a time of 71.531. Again, an early knockdown there for Carolus TVL and Lauren Hester. 4 faults. '30th to go now, and a winner yesterday. Maria Moore comes to us aboard the Tad Long entry. This is Geneva P, 9-year-old Dutch Warm Blood mare by Chin Chin. No penalties at all for Maria, and maybe another win is on the books for her. We'll see if she can catch up to that fairly new time of 39.857 as she advances with Geneva P. Well, she's on a good pace this week. Second time she's found herself on top. Maria Moore leading the way now in 37.892. That knocks almost 2 seconds off the previous leader. Geneva P. taking over the top, and that's with 6 left to go. Michael Dean Burnett with his third ride of the class. Here is Luxus Liner S, an 11-year-old Bay Westphalian gelding by Lex Luger. First of 6 left, number 507. All right, so it is a 4-fault penalty for the refusal. 88.228 is where the clock will stop, so time faults as well for Luxus Liner S. Next, we go on to Challenger, another Jennifer Padavani ride, this time for White Hill Farm with a 13-year-old Dutch warm blood gelding. Fall free finish. We've got a qualifier in Jennifer Pedavani and challenger. A challenger indeed. Penalty of 4 faults. Time in the jump-off round is 45.920. Four remain now. At this point, it's Maria Moore and Geneva P. leading the way, and 4 more will challenge. Morgan Belker going to join us next here aboard Feel Good Farms' Gladius Eichenrode. 9-year-old bay Royal Dutch Warmblood gelding by Harley VDL. Morgan will be short course bound here, clearing the initial course with Gladius Eichenrode. And this is the second time she's earned the right to jump off today. Morgan, again, already a double clear on the earlier Wonder Rabbit, trying to do it again now with Gladius Eichenrode. And again, the target is 37,892. 47,995, another faultless finish for Morgan, and Gladys Aikenroad consistent here today with penalty-free rides. Just 3 more to go. Amira Fulin is next aboard Geronimo 132, a 10-year-old Hanoverian gelding by Cloney. Again, first of 3 left. Three knockdown effort, a score of 12 faults in 74.939. Well, we move along to our rider who showed the way into the jump-off. Jorge Versweibel was the first one to qualify way back in the 6th position with Moonshine, now returning aboard Glen Lake Farms Kazam, number 928. 9-year-old gelding, American-bred warm blood by a King de Coquerie. And it's number 928, first of 2 left. Unfortunately here for Jorge, after 6B, circling around, bypassing number 7 on the way to 8. And that will be considered off course. It happens to the best of us. Sarah Meyer's going to wrap it up now, the last one to compete, and here is Indiana Twin, number 741, a 10-year-old Swedish warm blood gelding by Irko Mina, last in the class. Well, she also will omit fence number 7 in the process here, so no score, unfortunately, for Indiana Twin and Sarah Meyer. And that wraps things up in our meter 10. We'll have results here with the top 8 being presented shortly. And we'll also, of course, have your professional and amateur brackets coming up here in just a few. All right, preparing for our top 8 presentation now, and of course, within the overall results, our amateurs receive separate recognition. And the top of the amateur ranks here finished in the 3rd spot overall. That was 929. G-Force and Heather Wazalowski, she for a long time was a leader in the class. Second among the amateurs was Rentier and Claire Garland. Finishing 3rd in the amateur ranks was Romy Lauer and Capilius S. In 4th among the amateur ranks, number 631, Breakcourt, Madeline Fisher. Our amateur 5th place finisher was Ella and Allie Davidson. In the 6th spot for the amateur ranks, 640 was the number of Wonder Rabbit and Morgan Balker. And we also had 639 for the amateur 7th place ranking. Morgan also aboard Gladius Eichenrode. Rounding out the top 8 in the amateur group was 749 Challenger and Jennifer Padovani. Again, top 8 overall results about to commence. Preparation underway here for our top 8 awards in the meter 10 jumpers. After this, we'll move on to another 2B class with a $10,000 prize brought to us by Animo, the meter 20 junior amateur and professional section there. That's going to be a $10,000 class with a total of 37 showing. So fairly equal numbers among our first 2 events of the day. Make sure you check out Animo's new to-go program. Just fill out a quick survey and receive a customized box of Animo gear sent directly to your front door. Keep what you like and send back what you don't. The service is free, and you'll only be charged for the items you keep. Again, Animo sponsoring our upcoming Meter 20 event. Well, here they come, the top 8, as always, in reverse order. And for the 8th position, we'll see Jorge Versweibel making his way in. I mentioned earlier he was the first one to pioneer a path to the jump-off with Moonshine. So Derek Braun, of course, for Split Rock Jumping Tour will escort him into position for the 8th award. Salute once again to Jorge Versweibel, finishing 8th aboard his own mount, Moonshine. Stepping into position for 7th, one of our earlier winners of the week, Allie Davidson. She posted a double clear aboard Ella. And again, will also earn herself a ribbon here today. Ella, Allie's owned and ridden entry in 7th. 6th award goes to Madeline Fisher up on Breakcourt in a clear 43.104 time. Finishing in 5th, we had Romy Lauer and Capilius S., another of our amateur entries in 41.742. Then we had Claire Garland. Rentier posted 40.354, and that put her into 4th place. The 3rd award, Heather Wasilowski and G-Force, a leader throughout a big part of the class here aboard that entry in 39.889. She would end up in 3rd. The runner-up, Monty's Bay and Riley Mackel, among our professional group in 39.857. And the best time was almost 2 seconds ahead. That's Maria Moore, now taking her position beneath the Split Rock Jumping Tour arch. And, of course, along with the blue ribbon and the winner's share of the prize money here, she'll receive another set of the Rocco gloves and will be standing for that victory photograph. Photograph being taken, of course, by our official photographers here, Winslow Photography. And while she is there, we'll also ask Maria to remain with us, of course, as always. And as she was accustomed to yesterday in her victory, we like to honor the nation of our winning rider. So if you would please rise, and gentlemen, remove cover for the national anthem of the United States of America. Two wins on the week here for Maria Moore. We salute her effort in yesterday and today's top finishes. And, of course, she is an Ohio native, so nice to keep the blue ribbons and the prize money here in that home state. We'll ask her to lead off the victory pass now. And, of course, you have the opportunity to offer up that fist pump if you want to go for an additional $1,000 bonus. Keeping in mind, of course, enthusiasm, creativity are all on display here, keeping safety also as a #1 element in the process. But Maria, head off there. Show us what you got in that victory pass as you win the meter 10 jumpers here on Saturday morning. Rounding the bend and passing the scoreboard there as she comes back toward home. A fist pump for the win, and she'll keep on going for one more independent round of honor. And while she's in progress with that victory pass, we'll prepare for her post-win interview coming up. you go, young lady. How old are you now? Maria Moore with her here we go. Maria Moore with her second win. Opportunity to hear about that round. So let's hear about your winning day in a row.
Well, I'm really.
Let's see. Check. Let's try this one.
I'm really lucky because Chad and Kogi Long, who are really good supporters of mine, bought this young horse like 9 months ago when we were doing the .85. And I feel really excited that she's moving right into my hand when I put my leg on, and we're able to be successful at such a big, nice show like this.
Yeah, 2 days in a row to hear your anthem 2 times. And, you know, that anthem, of course, is something that you would hear at an international competition. Maybe if you were a part of a team, do you have any designs on maybe trying to work your way into the U.S. teams?
Opportunity came about. I would love that. I'm really thankful for all the support I have, and I live where I grew up. So, yeah, I'm really lucky. I'm a small town girl with really good support, so I'm appreciative of all that. And if the U.S. team or some team was in my future, that would be fantastic too.
Well spoken now, so congratulations, Maria. We'll let you go back and celebrate.